Okay, on this video what we want to do is show you actually how to create a video using the animation software. So first thing we want to do is we want to go to Animate, and up in the animation we've got this record button. If you hit that, it'll ask you where do you want to save the file, and I'll save it to whatever. I can rename this if I want, but more importantly, you can either do it as a WMV file or an AVI. I've always found that the AVI files tend to have a little better resolution. And then when we come in here, we want to go to Microsoft Video 1 on the compressor. We hit OK, and then we start the process. Hit play forward, and it's starting to do the actual playing of the part, and I'm trying to get it in there a little closer so you can see it. And we missed it on that one already, but note that you can go in there and actually see this stuff as it's coming in, and you'll see the zooms as you're working through this. It's saving all of that to the video. So they're coming in here now. We'll see we'll see those screws turn in. If these are the one, sorry, I didn't do those. We will when we come in here. Again, this will look pretty seamless, and then we'll go in and see it on this one, and you can see that screw turning. Okay, it's done. So now we'll hit the record button again, and it should be done now. We can close that, and we'll minimize this, and we'll go back to that folder that we just created that explosion in. Double click that explosion, and it will come up and play what you just did on the screen. Now the advantage here is with this, you don't have to have, but since this is just an AVI file, you don't actually have to have the Inventor software to be able to play this. So you can take this to, or send this to anyone via email, and they can actually watch your video and see how this thing should go together. Again, I think another application of this might be where you could burn a CD, and on that CD you could so that video is done now. If you burn a CD of that and stuck that in the instructions for any type of assembly, whether it be on a swing set or a tricycle or whatever it is, you could use that to your advantage and make it easier for people to put your product together. So just a couple of things that might be valuable for you as far as creating that video. So again, animation, hit the record button, ask what you want, and I'm going to try a WMV file. Let's just see what it looks like. Okay, we'll just go with the normal profile here, and we'll see and we'll go ahead and hit play. I'm not going to move this one around and do all the gyrations with that this time. I just want to see what it's going to look like with a WMV file. So it'll just take a minute here, and we'll have that video to see to compare that to the other videos that we've got. Again, very handy process, and not too awful difficult as far as that goes to make that video. And the advantage being that you don't have to have the software to be able to see how to put something together. the software being the Inventor software. You still have to have some kind of a player as far as that goes, but you just don't have to have the Inventor software. Once that window pops back up, we'll hit the stop, give it a minute to let it get its thing done. You can see my cursor up there jumping up in the top corner there. And it's done. So now we'll go back and open that back up. Now we've got one that's a WMV file right here. And let's see what that looks like. And you can see how much more broken up that is. That, boy, that's not very pretty, to say the least. So the AVI file is a much better file. I'm just going to delete that one. Okay, and that's the end of that one.